Yeah, this is man versus music. Ah, you know what I'm saying? Michael Eichel in the building, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it like this. It ain't flavor, it's fever. Niggas got penny on the wall. I'm on that. Niggas got phony on the ball. I'm on that. Get it, I'm on that. Yes, yes, I'm on that, man. What? I'm on that. Get it, I'm on that. Take it down. I'm on that. Take it down.
What is going on, world? I'm Wesley from A Connection TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube, where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And the similar connection that I want to adopt with you, despite our differences with, is with Empire, episode 2. Now, I am completely overjoyed and excited because Empire, okay, did quite well last week, debuting right after American Idol. Of course, American Idol had like somewhere close to 20 million viewers, and then leading into Empire, Empire was fed with a little over 10, but as the episode played out, their views actually increased by 13%. So people were drawn into it, and I'm sure it had a lot to do with social media, people hashtagging Empire on Fox, people hashtagging Cookie, people hashtagging, you know, Terrence Howard, Taraji P. Henson. Like, it was just crazy last week, and this particular episode really allows for you to care about these people now. You start to care more for Jamal. You start to care more for Hakeem, actually. You start to actually care for Lucious as well, which is interesting because he's like the evil guy, but not the evil guy. I mean, come on, he kills Bunky. So, of course, he's evil, but you care because you know why he's doing what he's doing. And I don't even know if you guys like Lucious all like that, because to be quite honest, I don't really like him like that, but because he has ALS, because he can show sensitivity, you actually care. It's like the head witch of American Horror Story, The Coven. I can't remember her name. Y'all know I'm bad with names. But it's kind of like that. You knew she was evil. You knew she was trying to be, to try to find out who the next Supreme was going to be. And but you cared for her. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just Terrence Howard. Maybe that's just his acting, because I care for Lucious. I really do. I think that he's an asshole and can definitely be an asshole, and I don't like the fact that he's a homophobic father to Jamal, but you actually care for this dude. And you care for Cookie too. Cookie is ghetto as shit, and she makes some weird and odd decisions. It's crazy, like the dynamic of the characters. You really start to dive into the characters with episode 2. So we start the Outspoken King with Lucious doing a rap video. He gets stopped by the cops. He's driving around in his hot ass car. Then he has this light-skinned female with big ass titties in the front seat, and the cop lets him go through the barricade streets, and he's rapping, spitting rhymes. I'm like, okay, the song sounds cool, but it's not Hakeem, but whatever. The father, he started everything, but whatever. We finally get to see the infamous Empire house, and this freaking mansion is, I don't know, it's incredible, and it's also unnecessary. Like, when you think of the amount of people that actually reside in this facility, it's insane. And we get to laugh because Cookie is in the security camera like, you better let me in this mother. And so it was just funny. Cookie gets up to the front entrance and she's like floored by this house, shocked by this house. She walks out of the cab and she's like, pay the Pakistani. And so she gets in the house, she sees the house, she's looking around, she's like, oh my God, I can't believe that my $400,000 got this. Wow, this is amazing. Awesome. Cool. And right off the rip, she's talking to Lucious. Lucious talking to her. They're talking about having Jamal perform with Hakeem at Leviticus, and how Lucious needs to put Jamal on and whatnot. Lucious says, I'm not trying to hear it. He doesn't want Jamal on the same stage with Hakeem. And Cookie ain't trying to hear it. And then the hoe comes up in lingerie, and I don't really care to know her name or to learn her name. I know they say her name like a couple times, but I'm not really trying to get to know her because I'm team Cookie. So the hoe comes out and she has on this you know, nice little whatever. And she's like, oh, Cookie, I didn't see you here. Oh. And I'm like, bitch, you tried it. Taraji looks her up and down like, really? How? And she just walks past. She says, cook me something to eat. Give me something to eat. And she walks past, eyes the little hoe's booty, and walks through. I was just like, wow. But then when they sit down at the table, and, you know, the female, the hoe, comes in and intervenes on their conversation, Taraji P gets defensive and mentions the $400,000 that started this company. And, you know, Terrence Howard gets upset and kind of like pulls her to the side, and they have this little conversation. The dynamic between these two is unparalleled. Like, Taraji P. Henson was right. Like, I love watching the two of them on screen. Great actors. Hakeem is prepping with the guys, they're hanging out with his crew, and you know, they're talking about the whole Leviticus performance and all of that. And then all of a sudden, this beautiful girl comes in by the name of Tiana. And I'm like, wow, she looks different. She doesn't look like the normal pretty girl on TV, which is weird because she doesn't have an exotic beauty, but she just looks like she's a fresh, beautiful new face and body. And I was motivated to continue watching and to figure out what kind of role she was going to play. And so we get past Hakeem and his crew or whatever, and Tiana performs. And I was like, yo, where are all the beautiful women like her that can perform and sing like this and that can give us sass? I was like, yo, Empire is showing artists how they should perform, how they should sound, because I don't hear music like this. Like, I don't hear music like this. So like, y'all was telling me that the female in episode 1 is, you know, a protege of Timbaland, and they're working together on her album and all that. And I've been getting tweets and videos of her and all that. Let me say her name. Hold on. Veronica Bozeman. Okay, y'all been sending me tweets, so now I know it's Veronica Bozeman. And I really wasn't trying to make fun of her teeth or anything like that. I was just being stupid. But at the same time, I mean, but I'm not gonna go there. But at the same time, I seen the video with her and the black dude. I'm bad with names. And they were performing in the video naked, and the video was rotating. That song was amazing. The performance was amazing. Their bodies was amazing. She's amazing. And that song is amazing. So I'm like, Tiana, now, I'm sure y'all gonna tell me who Tiana is, because hopefully she's a real artist. Because between Veronica, Tiana, Hakeem, Smollett, like all these people just need to drop their music and come out and say, throw the deuces to all these whack ass artists that are out right now, because Tiana was freaking beautiful. Obviously, Hakeem likes Tiana. They're playing, you know, hot dog and bun right now. Hot dog and bun, hot dog and bun. Y'all know what I'm saying. And I think it's cute because they actually make a cute, like the casting for this freaking show is unbelievable. Like they went all out. $50 to $60 million, they went all out. Andre is bipolar. He's not taking his meds. Not Portia. What is the girl's name? Rhonda is the girlfriend's name. Rhonda. She's getting annoyed, but it seems like this girl is completely running this dude. Like this girl has a leash around Andre's neck, and I like their chemistry too. Like the acting between the two of them is awesome. But I'm like, wow, what is obviously to have a link into the money of this company, that's her ultimate goal, but something, I don't know, it seems like something's extra with Rhonda. I just feel something's really, really extra with her. So I'm curious to see what's gonna come out of her situation in dealing with Andre and this whole Empire company. Cookie's new assistant, Portia, oh, and freaking G. Why does she waddle like that when she walks? Obviously, she has a big ass, but why does she waddle like that when she walks? It looks like, that's like bow-legged times 10. Like, she just, and each cheek has its own rhythmic beat when it hits. Like, I'm just like, what is going on? And she's slower than molasses. She didn't even know what the freak viral meant. And I was just like, what? But, you know, Cookie and Portia interrupts Jamal and Dora When she called the boy Dora, I was like, yo, Cookie is foul. But, you know, they interrupt them. They doing a little makeout session or whatever the case may be. And, you know, Cookie is trying to get Jamal to understand that he needs to perform with Hakeem at Leviticus. And, you know, he's not really trying to hear it because Cookie wants him to come out and all this extra stuff. And Jamal ain't got time for that. He's not really trying to hear all of that. Becky goes through Lucious's things, and which, by the way, I could have recalled Becky went through a freaking purse to find the pills. I'm confused by that. Maybe, I guess it was in the hose bag. I don't know, but Lucious, you at this particular moment, although Lucious is an asshole to Becky, like Devil Wears Prada, and Lucious is an asshole to her, but you can see that there is an intense connection between the two of them. Because although Becky finds out about the illness, the ALS, and the fact that it's not curable, Lucious doesn't like berate her and doesn't like tell her to go fuck off. He confides in her and says, you know, I don't want to tell anybody right now, so can we please keep it between us? You see the connection there. Vernon gets a call and everyone finds out about Bunky. Bunky is found. His body looks terrible. You can see where he got shot in the eye. And the water in the back, it's just, his body looks really, really, like, terrible. And, you know, everyone's finding out about Bunky passing, and, you know, Bunky is Cookie's closest cousin, and, you know, Cookie's crying about the situation. Hakeem's down about it. The whole house is down. Lucious puts on this amazing act, like, he didn't just kill the dude, and he's crying. And, you know, Cookie tries to comfort Hakeem, but when she goes to put her hands on him, he completely overreacts and just says, don't fucking touch me, get off me, don't ever touch me in your life again, and gets up and walks away, obviously because Cookie whooped his ass last episode. So kids nowadays don't, no, you can't do that nowadays, Cookie, and just expect the child to be like, oh yeah, come here mommy. No, you whooped his you whooped his motherfucking ass, so he's not trying to get comforted by you. So, you know, but the face of Terrence Howard when everyone is like dispersed and like breaking out and just like, it's like, damn, like he's a sick asshole. And he's really trying to get this money, but he's a sick asshole. I like how when this whole scene was going on, Tell the Truth was playing by Jamal. And the song is just freaking amazing. Tell the truth. And his lips be shaking and shit. Tell the truth. Go ahead, Smollett. You better go ahead and sing your ass off. I can't wait for his album to come out. So, quite frankly, I'm a bit not perplexed, but I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel about Cookie. I don't know how to feel about, well, I already know how I feel about Lucious. I care for Lucious because he's dying, but his actions are inexcusable. So it's like, whatever. Andre can go somewhere and suck somebody's, like, I'm over him. Rhonda, she's just a snake. Hakeem, I thought it was crazy. And it just makes me think of, like, just think of the Drakes and the Chris Browns and the Rihannas of the world, like when their stuff is just plastered on TMZ. How Hakeem's friend was like, go ahead, bro. Tell us how you feel, bro. Go ahead, bro. I'm recording. Tell Tiana something. And then, you know, he basically explodes on Barack Obama and says that he's a sellout. Then he pisses in front of these white people in this ritzy kind of restaurant. And then he's like, oh, the cops are coming. Oh, they're going to shoot me. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, when was that episode shot for it to talk about current events? Like, that's what I'm thinking, because I in my head, this was done not long time ago, but you know what I'm saying. But they're so current and on top of current events, like, it's just crazy. Like, it makes you just get wrapped up in the sense that this is actually happening, although we know it's not. But that's how good this show is, and it just depicts real life, and it's just freaking amazing. So we get past that, you know, Lucious is completely upset with Hakeem and how he reacted. But the phone conversation that Lucious had with Barack Obama, and he was like, Barack, you don't have to use those kind of words. And then, boop, you hear dial tone. I laughed at that. I thought that was hilarious. I really don't understand where Cookie is coming from. Like, now that we find out that she has this deal that she made with the feds, and you know, now the feds is saying that, no, we need you to testify. Testify to what? Like, what are we testifying to? The whole drug money situation? Is that the reason why she got out? Like, I'm confused. Like, she already spent 17 years in prison. How long was her sentence really? Like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And then when we look at all these clips and these previews of upcoming episodes, I'm just even more lost. I don't like the fact that Tiana played this you know, too cute for you kind of attitude, but then when Hakeem gets on stage and performs and raps to her, which by the way, that performance was hot. The volume on his mic was really low, and I was looking for my remote trying to turn it up to see what he was saying, but he was spitting some cool stuff, talking about Bunky and all that. She get one rap song sung to her at Leviticus, and then she gives up the goods. Mind you, they look cute together, and it's great casting, but I'm like, yo, you whack, son. Like, I don't even want to listen to your music no more. No, I'm just playing. But still, like, she was whack for that. Like, it really didn't make no sense. I hated the fact that, I know I'm going all over the place because there's so much that happened, and I really don't, I just want to talk about the freaking episode. I hate the fact that Jamal, well, I can't hate it because Lucious said that if you come out, I will take all of your money. The whole plush lifestyle that you have will be no more if you come out. I'm like, hell yeah, I ain't coming out neither. Fuck that press conference. Fuck that press conference. But, you know, Jamal ends up singing at Leviticus anyway. I don't even know what that did for him because, I mean, he was only on the piano reciting some chorus line. I mean, it got him to be seen, but the song was hot. I mean, I don't know, like, there's so much that's going to happen on the show, and I'm just excited. I can't wait to see it. Like, a lot of y'all were like giving me all these comments. Like, one person was mad, talking about, oh, fuck this, you don't know nothing about Taraji P. Henson, oh, who are you, blah, 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 all this dumb shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, she consistently plays pretty much the same role. And I'm not saying like 10 out of 10 roles she fucking plays is an angry black woman, but some of y'all with common sense know what the hell I'm talking about. Like, really, we're not talking about Benjamin Button. We're not talking about shit like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But this character, Cookie, has layers. Like, a lot of fucking layers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just a double layered cake. She has a lot of fucking layers to her. And this is really showcasing Taraji P. Henson's acting skills. Like, this really is, like, all the other shit she did, this shit right here is boss. Same thing with Terrence Howard, because Terrence Howard always is like really monotone. Like, not really, but not really. But allowing me to see him every week and allowing me to see like the levels that he has to him is really bringing out his acting. To me, really bringing out his acting. And I'm all the way in for this particular show. I love the dynamic between Jamal and Hakeem. It is quite frankly the best brother chemistry that I've seen in a very long time on film or television. And I'm really overjoyed. Portia is a fucking riot. I love her character. I can't wait to see Cuba Gooding Jr. I can't wait to see Mary J. Blige. I can't wait to see Naomi Campbell. I can't wait to see all these people that's going to be rolling up in it. Like, did y'all buy any of the music? I tried to buy the music last week, but iTunes wasn't working. I need y'all to tell me what y'all think of the music, and if y'all bought the music, please support. Please freaking support Empire. Okay, we've had shows like Oz run for a long time, The Wire run for a long time. Like, we've had a lot, and Blackish is apparently doing well. I don't know why the fuck we called it Blackish, but apparently it's doing well. So Empire, bar none, needs to be all the way up there because it's great TV. I want to see from A Connection TV, the network. Let me know what you guys think. I really hope that before this series ends, Lucious accepts Jamal. I really hope that Jamal and Lucious don't kill each other, because their brotherly bond is like, should be way stronger than the two of them coming at odds ends and at each other's necks. I don't know. I don't know. And I want to see Tiana more on this TV, although she is a hoe. Deuces.
Yeah, this is man versus music. You know what I'm saying? Michael Eichel in the building, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it like this. It ain't flavor, it's fever. Niggas got penny on the wall. I'm on that. Niggas got phony on the ball.